The Dutch are the tallest people in the world, yet live in one of the lowest-lying countries on Earth. In the Netherlands, fairy tale villages with no roads exist, alongside engineering marvels visible from space. This nation, with more bicycles than people, features ultra-modern green cities that flourish next to 17th-century windmills, still operated by traditional millers. Let's look at 20 mind-blowing facts about the Netherlands you didn't know. Number 1. The country has a Delta Works sea defense system that's visible from space. When you live in a country where more than a third of the land is below sea level, fear isn't an option. Instead of running away, the Dutch faced the challenge head-on and built one of the most advanced sea defense systems in the world. Delta Works, often called the eighth wonder of the modern world, is a complex network of bridges, storm surge barriers, and smart gates that automatically close when storms or high tides approach. One of the most impressive parts, the Maaslandkering, consists of two massive steel arms, each larger than the Eiffel Tower laid on its side. These enormous gates transform like robots and block the sea in just minutes. The massive structure is so big it can be seen from space. Delta Works is a national shield and a symbol of Dutch intelligence and resilience. Many of the dikes are integrated with highways, bridges, and even tourist spots. You can actually drive over the very sea walls that humans built to conquer nature. And while the Dutch protect their land from water with impressive engineering, they protect their social bonds with something much simpler: a good cup of coffee. Number 2. Dutch people enjoy 4 cups of coffee daily with social koffietijd rituals. The Dutch are among the biggest coffee lovers in the world. On average, each person drinks up to 4 cups a day, placing the Netherlands consistently at the top of global coffee consumption rankings. The interesting part is how they drink it. In the Netherlands, drinking coffee is a social ritual. Every day around 10 a.m. or 3 p.m., the Dutch step away from their busy schedules to enjoy a hot cup of coffee together. This moment is called koffietijd, sacred coffee time. No one rushes, no one checks the clock. It's about connection and genuine conversations, much like when neighbors would invite each other over for morning coffee in earlier times. Dutch coffee culture is surprisingly simple. They prefer black coffee, strong, plain, no sugar, no fancy milk foam. They drink it to connect, not to wake up. When a Dutch person invites you over for coffee, it's a sign of trust. It means you're part of their circle now. If you're a first-time visitor to the Netherlands, watch out for shops labeled coffee shop. In the Netherlands, these don't sell coffee. They sell something entirely different. Curious what it is? Leave a comment with number 4 and I'll tell you a fun story. From coffee to commuting, the Dutch have another daily habit that truly sets them apart. Number 3, Netherlands has more bicycles than people and extensive dedicated cycling infrastructure. With a population of about 17 million, the Netherlands has over 23 million bicycles. On average, every person owns at least 1, sometimes 2 bikes. From CEOs and students to politicians, everyone rides bikes to work, school, the market, or for weekend fun. About 36% of Dutch people bike every day, and for them, it's a lifestyle and a symbol of their love for the environment. The country boasts 35,000 kilometers of dedicated bike lanes, carefully planned with proper parking areas, traffic signals, overpasses, and even tunnels just for bikes. Dutch traffic laws give priority to cyclists. Cars are expected to yield to bikes. Safety always comes first. If you're dating a Dutch girl, her idea of a perfect date might be a casual bike ride along the canal, followed by coffee at a cozy little cafe. No fancy cars, no flashy gestures, because Dutch people value simplicity, practicality, and sustainability. Even old rusty bikes are used for years and cherished as long as they still work. In the Netherlands, a bicycle doesn't just carry a person, it carries an entire way of life. Smart, green, and truly admirable. But transportation isn't the only area where the Dutch excel at communication. Number 4. Over 90% of Dutch people speak excellent English as their second language. Located in the heart of Western Europe, the Netherlands enjoys a prime geographic location, serving as a gateway for trade and tourism to major countries like Germany, Belgium, and France, all just a few hours away. The people here are smart and incredibly international. Dutch is the official language, but over 90% of the population speaks fluent English, consistently ranking among the top 3 English-speaking countries in the world, where English isn't the native language. This remarkable language ability makes the Netherlands extremely accessible for visitors and international business. Dutch children start learning English from a young age, and many adults speak 3 or 4 languages fluently. A shopkeeper can switch effortlessly between Dutch, English, German, and French depending on their customer. This linguistic talent comes from a practical mindset. As a small trading nation, the Dutch have always understood that speaking multiple languages opens doors. It's one way they've turned their small size into a global advantage. When walking through Dutch cities, you'll notice something unique about the architecture that also demonstrates their practical nature. Number 5. Dutch houses are famously narrow because of historical property tax rules. One of the first things you'll notice in the Netherlands is the unique architecture. Tall, narrow houses with colorful facades and pointy roofs that look like they came straight out of a fairy tale. Ever wonder why they're built that way? Back in the 17th century, the Dutch found a clever way to save money on taxes, which were calculated based on the width of the house's frontage. So they built narrow, deep houses, sometimes only 2 meters wide but stretching several floors high, smart and space-efficient. One detail that often surprises visitors is the super steep and narrow staircases inside these homes. Number 6. Despite its small size, Netherlands is the second largest agricultural exporter worldwide. With a modest area of just 41,500 square kilometers and a population of 17.5 million, the Netherlands still manages to be the second largest agricultural exporter in the world, right after the US. From vibrant tulips to fresh vegetables and fruits, the Dutch make the most out of every square meter of land, showing off their incredible creativity, perseverance, and practicality. The secret lies in their innovative farming techniques and high-tech greenhouses. Dutch farmers produce 4 times more food per acre than the global average, while using 20 times less water. They've mastered precision agriculture, using drones, AI, and robotics to monitor crops and maximize yields. Even more impressive, they accomplish this while maintaining strict environmental standards. A Dutch tomato has half the carbon footprint and requires a fraction of the water needed for tomatoes grown in many other countries. From tiny seeds to towering heights, the Dutch themselves stand out in another remarkable way. Number 8. Giethoorn village has no roads, only canals and footpaths. If you're looking to escape the noisy pace of modern life, Giethoorn, a fairy tale village in the heart of the Netherlands, is the perfect choice. No roads, no cars, no honking. Just clear canals and gentle boats floating past thatched roof houses covered in flowers. People live slowly and peacefully, carefully tending their boats and flower pots as if time itself forgot about this place. Giethoorn is like a dream brought to life. Want something more historic but less crowded than Amsterdam? Visit Utrecht, with over 2,000 years of history. Every street, bell tower, and canal carries traces of the medieval past. It's not too loud, not too quiet. Utrecht offers a gentler, more reflective side of the Netherlands, filled with charm and nostalgia. Another iconic destination is Kinderdijk, home to 19 historic windmills recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Built in the 18th century, these windmills once pumped water to save the region from flooding. Today, you can walk or bike along the canals, step inside functioning windmills, and even talk to the millers who still live and work there. From peaceful villages to bustling waterways, the canal cities of the Netherlands offer another layer of wonder. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth dives into different destinations around the world.